Mingo Circle Act 537 Plan 2. So we have recommendations in our board packet. There are 3 bids.
So who assigned the points to the different items?
Janice assigned the points. So there is a point schedule that she was provided that the township uses all the time, and then she assigned the points.
I never heard of Naira Consulting Engineers, what are they?
Corey office.
Yeah, they do a lot of work in the Ohio River Valley, Beaver County and Ambridge, Leedsdale.
I was concerned that they missed something because
You know
it came in.
I have experience with them in KLH, to be honest with you, but KLH to me is more mechanical, electrical firm.
KLH is also doing some of the work down at, Tavern Municipal Authority.
But my concern.
KLH is a good sewer engineer.
They're a good company, they've been around since 55, 60, something like that, you know. Whenever the conversation, I'd make the motion, give it to Banks, and he's familiar with what's going on at Mingo Circle.
And they're also, what, $28,000 less than KLH?
Who got the RFP for this, by the way?
Our office helped the township, and then the township put out the ad in the RFP.
TJ, this is to,
Township did the evaluation.
TJ, this is to,
The county redevelopment authority also reviewed the RFP, since it's their funding. What was your question?
this is to provide, engineering services to other people that had a failure in Mingo Circle.
Yeah, the task is specifically to update the 537 plan for the Mingo Circle area,
But-
to address the known deficiencies that are.
They're gonna migrate into providing help on solving those issues for
Yes.
those people.
Yes, it would outline the procedure for solving the problems as well.
That's what we discussed in the DEP guy back whenever, right?
December, yes, sir, yes.
Okay.
For the record, Banks did not prepare the RFP, correct?
We did not, the township prepared the RFP with input from our office on what exactly the township was looking for with specifics to updating their
But for the record,
537.
I just make sure that's on the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
Because that could be an issue.
this was prepared by Janice.
You just said, I just make sure that's on the record.
I thought you didn't have to bid professional services.
No, but if the law says primarily, if a vendor assists in the creating of the RFPs, that could be a problem.
A problem, did he say?
Yes.
Did you have an information on it?
There's a motion on the floor. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'll second his motion.
The motion was to award Banks.
You make a motion to award Banks and with the fee, what's the fee there again? For a fee of what?
$22,800.
That's your motion, that fee number.
That's correct.
Second by John Silent. Any other comments? Okay. All in favor?
But I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna do all in favor, but go ahead.
Is there time constraints as far as when we have to have this done?
Yeah, we have to spend the grant money by the end of June,
This June?
this June.
Okay, so that's gonna move up the list, right?
Yeah, this will become a top priority for,
And we had put.
Whoever
Mingo
it gets
Circle
awarded
to
to.
bed? Is that anticipate that?
Hmm?
We can put it to bed?
Well, no, it's just that there's grant money for
Right.
that's going to expire, so.
But can't we bleed that into coming up with a solution for
Hopefully.
the problem?
it's the next step in fully addressing the issue, yes.
This calendar year? I mean, we gotta get some of this stuff done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm hesitating is it's it's subject to DEP's review too, and other agencies, so,
Okay.
certainly we're trying to solve it as quick as we can, but we're working together with them.
It's like Tuscany, it's been going on forever.
Sure.
It's like the half-life of uranium, for Christ's sake, you know? Okay.
Okay, we have a
All right,
motion.
so we have a first and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Discussion and motion for appointment to the zoning hearing board. We have a resident,
That's good, huh?
let's put their name in.
Very good, Michelle.
I remember they live in Tuscan, in Scarmazzi, but I don't remember their name. Donna Pamela.
We don't have a bio or anything.
You didn't have a bio for you either, John.
If you need us.
No, we have a letter of interest. I'll make a motion to appoint Donna Pamela to the zoning hearing board.
Second.
Carl beat ya.
Sorry, Carl.
Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Request for vacating of paper alley. So this is, Susie Grimm from the Elrama Tavern. It's part of her whole plan of her what's the name of that road?
Bridgedale Street.
Bridgedale. So this was the paper alley that will allow her more parking spots. So that when the temporary occupancy permit is done, it will allow her more parking spots for her permanent occupancy to have the right amount of people in the, so this is a request from Susie, as a suggestion in the planning commission from the solicitor and the engineer and Tammy, that's it, zoning and code. So she's just following the recommendations from our professionals to start the vacating of that paper alley, which then 50% of it would come to her, 50% would go to the adjoining property owners and allow her more parking spots for her restaurant.
So basically, we'll need to have some type of drawing to attach to an ordinance. So she'll have to do that if she can have employed services with banks, and then we have to go through the process, but the mere fact we vacate that alley, she may have to do a quiet title action, just so you're aware, just like we have with that other guy.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, that's what the procedure should be.
Yeah.
What was the guy's name that we had that with?
Wayne
yeah.
Emmerich.
Wayne Emmerich, yes.
I have a question real quick.
Not right now.
Well, if we do away with that alley, the top part of the alley, Elrama owns both on both sides of the alley. So if we do away with the alley, we can shut the alleyway down, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
we own both
you would
parts.
you would own all of it then, yeah. If
Well,
the
then that ain't
same
gonna help
person,
her out, man. How the hell that's gonna help her out?
there's no part of it that touches her property? No part of that paper alley touches her property?
Down below it is, but she has no way of getting to it though, unless she comes down over the hillside. You understand what I'm saying? The top part of the alleyway, we own the stations there, and then we own the property on the other side.
I think we need to draw.
That's what I'm saying, you need to be a drawing, someone's gonna have to do. You'll have to look at the title, someone's gonna have to look at the plan, to figure out what's going on. Right now, this is just, we're not saying we're agreeing to it, we're just saying basically if she wants to do it, she's gonna have to put money down. Just put money
We've
down.
already gave her parking places and everything else in our lot down below. I don't know what else she wants. But if they do away with the alleyway, we own
I
on
know.
one side of it,
Well,
and she'll get the bottom half, yeah, she would get a little section of the bottom half, but she would have no way of getting
Right.
down there if we wanted to be pricks.
I think I can answer his question.
Please do.
So the tavern isn't gonna rely on the alley in the back for access.
I understand that.
So you're right,
But you know how
because
folks get.
well, so to vacate the portion that she's vacating, she's basically moving her rear lot line back 10 feet, gaining more space to park, and the tavern itself won't actually rely on the upper part of that alley like you're talking about to access the site, so.
Is this street, this alley, is it part of the plan of lots? I don't know, you seem like you know.
I mean, I would assume so, yeah, I mean, it's on recorded plans.
Okay, so it's part of the plan of lots.
It's my
Yeah,
understanding, yes.
If it's part of a plan of lots, then it'll be a fight.
Can you vacate portions without vacating all?
Well, that's the reason why we need a drawing first to figure out what's going on.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I didn't know how far along it was, we weren't sure, cause she told us she was dropping that, cause it was too expensive. Cause she already did all her landscaping and that, then she'd have to dig it all up, you know, to be able to get down to that bottom line.
Well, right now, it's just a consideration, we haven't
Okay.
adopted an ordinance.
Alright,
So,
Can we table this till we get some documents that we can have some understanding of what she's proposing and what we can do?
well, we got no problem with her proposing that, we just want her to know what, you know, I mean, we got no
Understood.
problem with that, we'll just give us more ground.
I think we're blind to what the issues truly are, who owns what, if we have a piece of paper that
Okay, well,
designates
that's,
who does
but I
what, we
think,
can
I
make
think
some
TJ knows what,
so
what's what on there.
sir, I understand she's not using, if she vacates it, I don't think she's gonna use it to access her property, correct?
That's correct,
So it'd be just so she gains extra parking.
exactly
Do we
right.
have,
Not use it
do
as
we
an
have a
access.
drawing yet?
I will ask their surveyor for the drawing.
So we don't have a drawing yet.
No.
So maybe what to do is maybe, we get it, I mean, Larry wants to have a drawing, so you and
Why
Dave.
can't we put the information in front of us before we say, yeah, let's go ahead and do it? I mean, I know where Lorraine was at, but I don't know who owns what.
She has.
I'd have no issue with her going as long as these
She has
Yeah, we
guys.
have no issue with her.
Fire department,
Yeah.
and there's an old.
We have no issue with her giving it up.
I didn't think
We'll
so.
get more land.
My point is, we're trying to make a decision that's better for the fire department
We're
and
fine.
her.
We,
I don't know where the hell
but
we're at.
what I'm
on this.
saying is, we can close that off once we own that, right, TJ?
Why don't Larry?
Right, I mean,
you
I'm saying, once we own that, we can shut that alleyway off to her property, right?
Absolutely, Dennis.
So why don't we do, Larry wants to make a motion to table it until we have a drawing. And we don't have a drawing yet, correct, TJ?
I'm not sure, I need to look, and if we don't, we can request one from their surveyor.
So,
And let her talk to the fire department, and they come to some understanding, and then we make a decision that makes sense.
well, you're right, because it's up in Hanover Township, Scarpet, just, we have a situation like similar, but it's open. I think you need to have drawings first.
I do too.
Alright. I just don't think she knows what she's getting into, that's all.
That's a possibility.
That's her time, I guess.
I mean, that's all I'm saying, she has it good now, the way it is right now.
All right, so Mr. Spears, you make a motion to table?
No, I didn't, but I will make a motion to table that.
I'll second that.
And can we put on for the next meeting, or I'll talk to Michelle about that?
Okay.
Get it over with.
Yeah, if it tables, it stays on there, so
Okay.
all in favor of table?
Aye.